welcome back to my channel. I'm Amber, and if you've been watching my recent videos, you know that I'm supposed to be taking a break right now. I'm supposed to be taking a break for December to spend time with my family, but I did this design team project back in November, and I never got around to making the tutorial. But I have a freebie that goes along with it, so I really wanted to get this tutorial done and get it out there for you. Now, I have an interesting story that goes along with this. So I made these ornament matchbook notebooks back in November, and I was planning on doing the tutorial, and then I was flipping through, scrolling through the post in the Junk Journal Trading Post Facebook group, and I saw a picture of them, and I was like, wait, I didn't make those. and so I realized that one of the, because I hadn't had time to keep up with the Christmas Craft Along collaboration. So I saw that Bumblebee Crafts actually had this same idea. So she actually made these Christmas ornament notebooks as well. She did it in a different way than I did. So I'm going to actually put a link to her video in the description box below so that you have different options of how to make these. So I believe hers flipped up like a normal notepad or notebook would, and had a little charm at the bottom. Mine are more like matchbook notebooks, and they open from the top down because I didn't want it to have I didn't want it to open up at the bottom. I wanted to keep it closed and thin, so it has that ornament look on the tree. So so they're just different. They're basically the same concept, it's just in a different style. Mine opens from the top, hers opens from the bottom. So I'm gonna get started and I'll show you pictures. Here's pictures of the ones I made, because I actually already gave the ones I made away as little gifts, so I don't have them right now. But here's the pictures of them. And we're gonna make some more, so you'll get to see them as well. They're gonna be pretty similar to what I made before, but not quite. We're gonna use the Rach and Bella Crafts Highland Winter digital kit, which is really beautiful. It's very soft, but it does have some bold pieces, which I really like. So it's mainly these soft colors. It's blues, reds, greens in there. Very soft in its presentation. But when I did my other notebooks, I used this very bold snowflake as the center of the bauble, and I had to do some digital manipulation to get it right in the center of my freebie template. But then I also use this very soft green, this kind of plaid and lace, which came out really beautifully. And I'm going to, because not everybody is able to do like digital manipulation, I'm just going to use the basic paper that I'm not going to center anything over it. I'm just going to use this basic idea. So you saw in the other ones that I used tea-dyed paper as the notebook paper, but this time I'm going to use the pages from the kit because there are lined pages in this kit, and so I wanted to use that in my notebook. So I've got printouts for 2. So this is going to be the cover of the the first one, and what I did is, this is the freebie. I'll show you exactly how we're going to put this together, but this is part of the freebie. This is for the cover, and you can go give this. This is not a Wise Owl tier freebie. This is an everyone freebie, so you can go and grab that off my Ko-fi shop. The link will be in the description below. But so this is the cover, and I have printed this on cardstock. And then this is the template for the notebook pages and the little topper. So I printed this on the line pages. I did a double print here, double-sided print, and I just printed the template right on top of that so I can cut it out. And you can, you know, do a double-sided of the cover, but I have this, it's kind of like a little confetti cardstock. So I just thought that was pretty neat. So I just left the back like that, and this will be the cover. And the other one I'm going to use is this page, and I'm going to use more of a cream colored, and there's some blue there too for this one. So we're going to use these. I've got this one for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these out. So these are the notebook pages, the topper, and the cover. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut these out, and I'll be right back to show you how to put it all together. All right, I've cut these out and inked them. So also, just so you know, I will put the link to this kit in the description box below. But if you just want to use regular scrapbook paper or whatever you have, you can print the template off, and you can just cut it out and trace it off as well. So definitely pick up that freebie. So to put these together, I've got two here. So it prints out, two covers print out on one sheet. So I still have two covers here, which I'll use later. So what we're going to do for the cover is we're just going to fold it in half. Okay. Let me get my bone folder out here. And let me ink that little edge there on the bottom. There we go. And what we're going to do is we're going to fold that top over, okay? So that's going to give you your matchbook matchbook here. So I think I'm going to fold it up a little bit more. I want a little bit of a gap between that edge. Okay, so we have this, and this actually looks fine because there's a contrast between this design and this design. If you didn't have enough of a contrast here and you really wanted this to stand out, you do have these so that you can place them over the top and fold it. Just fold it over the top like this. Just glue that on so that you have more of a contrast, okay? So I'm trying to decide if I want this. I actually kind of like this better. So I'm gonna keep this one on this one because it's got the green against the blue. And then here's my notebook pages. So I think when I open it up, I want to see the blue more than the cream, I think. Let me see, hold on, let me put these together. Which one I want to see? Yeah, I want to see the blue. So I'm going to just put these together. Put it like this. Okay, so we're going to put our 3 double pages together and fold them. Okay. And then we're going to place them inside the crease here. And I made these slightly smaller so that you have an edge here. And then what I like to do is sew across, but you can certainly staple. But I am going to go ahead and sew these. So so that's how you're going to put it in, and you're going to sew across this or staple. But I'm going to go ahead and put this one together, and then I'll go ahead and sew them and be back to decorate. Okay, let me do that. Ink that. Let's see if I want to. Oh, that has a nice contrast too, so I don't think I will need these today, but if you do need that contrast, definitely use these. Oh, that's pretty too though. I think I like this one. I think I'm going to use it on this one. I like that blue on there. So I'm going to use that one here. So I'm just going to use a glue stick for that. I'm just going to lay that right over top. Actually, let me ink the bottom of that before I glue it down, because that part's not going to come up. Okay. I'll ink the rest of this. So that will come around like this. Okay, so there's our top, and then I actually tore one of my pages, so this one's only going to have 2 pages, and I think I do want more of the cream side to show first on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and sew these in, and then I'll show you how the closure is going to work. There's a couple options we have for closures. So I'll show you the 2 ways that I did it on my other ones, and then we will decorate these. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, I've sewn these in. Put a little ink on the top of this one. I think I need for this one as well. Okay, so how we're gonna do the closures. Okay, so this is a little bit long to make for it to easily open. Okay, so we need a little space here. So we're gonna cut this down. I'm gonna cut it about halfway. Okay, half of that top off. Okay, so the first way that I did this was to sew across the top of this so this stays down, and you could staple it, you could glue it, just this little strip right here. So I'm going to sew across this in just a minute so you can see what that looks like. And for this one, what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to cut that down about halfway. I think that will be enough. And what I'm going to do is up here at the top, I'm going to put an eyelet so that we can put a string, a ribbon here to hang the ornament. And for this one, I'm just going to sew it on. Okay, so I need to get some ribbon for hanging, and then what I'm gonna do, I did it a certain way on this one. For this one, we have the eyelet, so we're just going to put the ribbon in like we would a tag. Okay, but we're gonna make sure that's knotted into a circle first. And this one, we're going to make a slit in the top and insert the ribbon before we sew it. So let me get the ribbon together and I'll be right back. Okay, I have this really sparkly blue ribbon here that I'm going to use for both of these. And so for this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little slit in the top so that I can insert the ends of the ribbon, just like this, into the top and then sew across. So I'm going to grab my X-Acto knife here. I'm going to open this up, and I'm just going to make a slit in I did from about here to here, okay? Just a slit in that crease. So now I can take my ribbon and I'm going to insert the ends into the slit. Okay, so now I have the ends in here. I'm going to close that, and then I'm going to sew across the top. I think that's, just make sure you have it the height that you want it, because we can always cut more of this down. So I think that's about how much I want hanging from the top. So I'm going to go sew that in just a minute. For this one, I'm going to insert an eyelet. I think I will use silver. Get my pieces here. I'm gonna punch my hole. Make sure I'm in the middle here. Okay, insert the eyelet. So this is going to be closed. So now we have this eyelet here that has closed this top part. Oh, I need to add a little more glue here. So now to close this as like matchbook style, we just slide that right up under there and it stays closed. So this is the reason I wanted to have the closure at the top, because I didn't want the bottom to fan out. I just thought that would ruin the effect of it. So I'm going to go ahead and sew across this one, and then we will decorate. Okay, I stitched across this. Not the prettiest thread. I just had brown in my machine, so I just left it. Not too big a deal. But for this one with the eyelet, we're just going to thread that through. And of course you could do like a lark's head knot as well, but I'm just gonna do it like this and just knot it. And what I actually did for the other one that I did like this is I didn't like the look of the knot. I'll show you what I did in just a minute. I'm gonna double knot this. So I did something to it while I was decorating. Not sure if I'm going to do that on this one, but I'll just show you what I did in case you would like to do the same. So I just didn't like the look of this knot here. So when I was decorating it, cut this down, I shifted the knot to the inside of the eyelet, and then I put something decorative over the top of the eyelet that hung down here so that you didn't see the knot. It was hidden, and you just had this loop here. So we'll see if I'm gonna do that. I'm not sure. And then for this one, again, we have these things I need to cut down here. This ribbon I need to just cut down, snip that off. And now they are ready to decorate. So I'm gonna gather some materials. Not sure how I wanna decorate these yet, but I'll find some fun things to decorate with, and I'll be back in just a moment. All right, I've got some laces here. I've got some pieces from the kit. We've got, they're from the kit. They've got words. I think these were freebies, kit freebies. There are some small embellishments here. There are these very small embellishments. I think there's some numbers. And these like little flag, little banner pieces here. So let's see what we can do. I might want to put a word on here. Maybe glittering. Might use that one. Maybe wintry. Let's see what I like. I think there's December, cozy, frost maybe. I think there's some Welsh words in here, I believe. Sparkle might be a good one since I have glittering. I think I will use that. I think I'll use sparkle and glittering. So I'm going to use these. And then let's see what else I want to use. I think I'm going to use this flower to cover up that knot. So I think I'll use that. And let's see what else I want to do. I kind of want kind of a background for these because they kind of blend in. So I'm thinking some kind of lace will be pretty. And I have some fussy cuts I might want to use. I have to look at those. But maybe, let's see what this looks like. Maybe that's pretty. I could use that. Let me see what this one looks like. I like that as well. Let's see which one I want to use on which one I like better. I think I might switch those. Yeah, I think I like that better. And maybe I'll put a little bit of white. Right at the top there. So I think I might do that. Let's give that a shot and see how I like it. I do want to ink these. Get my Fabri-Tac flowing. I'm almost out of Fabri-Tac, so I need to let it flow down to the bottom of the bottle for a minute before I can use it. Maybe we'll even put some glitter for the sparkle and glittering words. That would be fun. Okay, so I think I want this to come here because I want to see a lot of this down here. And then this one, I think I'm gonna put it about there. So let me get the Fabri-Tac flowing yet. Let's see. So this is about where I need it. So we're just going to cover this whole area with Fabri-Tac. Okay, here we go. Make sure that's, oh, that's a little crooked. I think that's about right. Does that look right to you? I can't tell. Okay, let's cut around that. Sorry if you hear any household noises. I'm actually filming during the day for once. Okay, so we've got that. Let's glue this one down. I want it about there. There we go. I'll cut that down. And I'm really just going to decorate the front of these. You might want to decorate both sides. It's all up to you. So this one, I'm gonna bring the knot through, and then I'm going to put some Fabri-Tac on this flower here. And I'm gonna actually put a little bit here too to kind of get those ends of the ribbon glued down. And then we're just gonna glue that right on top so that we don't see the knot anymore. I have to hold that down because it kind of got bent up a little bit. So I'll have to put something to hold that down for a few hours so it kind of settles back down. But then on this one, do I want to put the white? Let's see. I'm not sure. Let me see how I like that. No, I don't actually want to put the white on that one. Maybe on this one. Maybe on the bottom of it. I'm not sure that I'm liking it just yet. We'll see. Okay, I do kind of like it on the bottom. So I'm gonna put that a little bit there. Hope your Decembers are all going well and your December dailies are going well. I've actually never done December daily before, but maybe next year I will because it seems really fun. And I do so much creative things for my kids during December that I just never have time to do December daily. I'll show you what I made for my kids after I'm done with this. We are calling it Merry Mayhem. So it's basically, well, I'll tell you that in just a minute. Let's continue decorating this for a moment. So we'll put glittering think here. Do you guys have any fun traditions? We always have a Christmas Eve box. So Christmas Eve they get a special box that has, it has a theme, but it will always have pajamas, hot cocoa, a candy cane, some kind of like movie theater box candy, and some kind of activity. So that's always in the box, but then there's always some kind of theme. Like one time we did books, one time we did games, one time we did scriptural stuff. So that's a big tradition that the kids absolutely love. We also have a tradition of we call it sibling stockings. So they each get a sibling to buy gifts for, and they fill a stocking for the other gift, because we have a lot of people in our family. So that's a lot of fun to be able to focus on one of those siblings and just make things or buy things and make them smile. Okay, so I think I'm going to add some glitter to this. All right, I have some different glitters here. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. I think this one might be too light for what it, well, maybe not on this one. Maybe I'll try it on that one. And this one, I think maybe I'll go with this one, I think. So I'm just going to use my glue, and I have to get a new, the precision tip got clogged and I can't unclog it. So if you have any tricks on how to do that, please let me know, because right now I have to just use this. And let's see, let's go all around here. It's probably too much glue, but that's okay. And there's a piece of cardboard here that I need to pop out. There we go. That's not working very well. I'm just gonna throw it on here. There we go. Okay, we'll see how that works. Put plenty on there. And we'll do the same on this one. Put a little sparkle. We all need a little sparkle. I love a lot of sparkle. I really should use more sparkle in my projects because I love it. I think I will. Okay. Let's kind of get this shaken off. See what we can do here. That didn't go back into the pot very well, but that's okay. So we've got these, I think they're like little stars. They're really cute. Just move those out of the way. So we've got that one. And then we will shake this one off. I think my apprehension about using a lot of glitter is that, like, oh, it's gonna look like a kid's project that I just threw glitter on. But then I actually end up liking how it looks, so I need to just go for it. Okay, there's our sparkle. And I actually do like how those look. So I'm glad I went for it. What else might I put on there? Let's see. Because this one has a pretty flower, so I'm kind of like, what can I put on this other one? Maybe no, I think those are going to blend in. It needs to be something like a flower or something like that. I'm going to see what I can find. I think, you know what? I have some blue flowers here. Maybe I will put something like this along the edge. Let's see. Maybe if I kind of want to curl this around. I'm not sure. Or maybe just these leaves. Let's see, take these leaves off. If I kind of do this kind of thing. I'm not sure I like that either. Let's see. What if I did? There's some blue flowers on here. Let's see. Kind of like this. And I think I won't need something at the top if I put these there. Kind of doing something a little different. I don't normally. Let's see. I'm not sure if I like that either. Well, that's pretty right there. I might do that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Let's do that. And then I won't need anything at the top there. Oh, I think I probably need to use Fabri-Tac. Hi, Hemingway. You come say hi? You gonna come say hi, Hemingway? You probably can't see him. He's probably not in camera in the frame right now. But he's creeping around here, wondering what I'm doing. He's looking very intently at my project right now. You gonna help, Hemingway? He's not usually one of the ones that comes and visits me at my craft desk, unless he's trying to steal something of mine. Okay, there. I think I like that. So, I'm gonna move this stuff out of the way. We can just see our finished project here. So we've got some beautiful ornaments that are also notebooks that you can record some sweet Christmas memories. So they just open just like that, and you can write all your beautiful Christmas memories in there and hang it on your tree. You could have one of these for every year and hang them on your tree each year and remember fun memories from each year as you bring them out again. And then we've got this one that is glittering, that we have the sewn closure there. So we've got some beauty. I really like these. I love the glitter, and I love these flowers. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'm going to show you that other project real quick, just to give you an idea. So I will be back in just a moment. Okay, this is another take on the single sheet binding with the lark's head knot that I did in my last tutorial. I'll put a link to that down below as well. So these are all old envelopes. Okay, so I think I used all of mine. So you see them, I pulled them out in that video. They're like pretty sturdy mailing envelopes that were that I got products in. So I had a lot of them. So each of these pages is made from a cardboard envelope. So this is 24 Days of Merry Mayhem. Each of the kids get a very small gift each day before Christmas in the month of December. So 24 days. However, they get a riddle. It's hidden. They have to figure out the riddle and then go find the gift. So each one of these pages, they're numbered. I covered each envelope with wrapping paper. And then I just used little tags and things to write the riddle. So they each get their riddle for the day and they have to go find it. I also put in these for additional gifts that I may want to, like if I have a family gift that I want them to have that day, then I'll have a clue on there as well. So I just did these in a bunch of different ways. I used tags, I folded the tags, I printed tags, made them, these are just store-bought tags. I used some ribbon for pockets, I used printable tags. So it's folded over tags. So every day, and these I used as little slots, these little wooden snowflakes. So every day, Merry Christmas, they go to the Book of Merry Mayhem and they get their riddle, figure it out, and find their little gift. So this has been a really fun project. So I had to make this really quickly, so I might improve this next year, but this is what I had to work with. And so I might recover this with different wrapping paper. I might use different tags or whatever, but that's what I had to work with. So this has been really fun, and it might be something that you like to do with your own children or grandchildren, and use up those old junk mail envelopes. You could use softer envelopes. You know, it doesn't really matter what type of envelope you use, but you could just even use like thick paper if you want. If you don't want not worried about the pockets, you could just use thick paper, watercolor paper, whatever you want to use, pieces of cardboard that are cut down. So I hope you enjoyed both of these ideas and that you have lots of fun crafting during Christmas, doing your December dailies. I'm gonna go and take my break with my family, and I'll be back in January with lots more tutorials. And I hope you have a merry and blessed Christmas. Have a great Christmas, guys. Bye.